Good day, my name is Nieke, welcome to class. I'm going to start standing with the feet comfortably below the hips or below the sit bones. See if you can spread the feet out a little bit, enlarging the surface of the feet touching the earth beneath you. You may soften the knees a little bit so the tailbone can point down to the earth, so that you can lengthen the spine, keeping the neck free, the shoulders free, and the crown lifted high. I'm going to start with our right hand on the belly, left hand on the chest. Close the lips and start breathing in and out through the nose. As you breathe, try to move both the left and the right hand like a little wave. Smoothing out the breath where the inhale is equally long to the exhale. And for a moment, just stand with this rhythmic breath, undulating through the body. On your next exhale, release the hands by the side. You may open the eyes, sprinkling the fingers down to the earth. Inhale both arms up. As you exhale, draw the hands to heart shape and sit down in a chair behind you. Utkatasana with hands into Anjali Mudra, tailbone down to the earth, chest in the thumbs, shoulders down. See if you can still move your toes, but then place them in the floor so that you can bend the knees a little deeper. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, shoot the arms forward. Sit lower, keep the knees separated. Sit lower. And at your lowest point, you're going to stop in your squat. This might as well be halfway. Yeah, you don't have to go as deep as I'm demonstrating. As we inhale next, press the feet into the floor. Rise up. Look at the thumbs. And as you exhale, bend the knees, hooking the hands behind your back, interlacing the fingers and coming into Yoga Mudra. Head down, butt high. Pull the arms up and then over. You can keep the hands closed or open. In breath here to sink into your squat again. Arms come forward. Exhale. Wherever you are, you're going to see if you can keep your arms forward for you to sit your bum down. And as you're seated, you may release the hands and widen your feet about as wide as a mat, as a mat width. All right, with your feet on the floor, do not move the position of your feet. You're welcome to place your hands behind you. We're just going to rock our knees from right to left. Moving slow. If you don't need your hands, they can stay to heart space. It's okay if your right bum lifts off the floor when you move to the left, and it's okay if that happens in the other way. Now bring in a twist. As you move to the right, twist your body more towards the right. And as you move to the left, twist your body more towards the left. Repeating this twice more on each side. You might notice that you're traveling forward a little bit on your mat. That's okay, you come back once we're ready doing this. Coming to center. If you need to scooch back a little bit, go for it. You want to end up with about 90-degree angle in the back of your knees. Grab the back of the knees. Take an inhale, send the shoulders down, the chest up. And then exhale, curl the tailbone under and round back. Now as we repeat this, keep your big toe grounded. So inhale, keep the big toe in the floor. But also as you exhale, keep the big toe in the floor. So we're moving through cat-cow. Seated, inhale. Arching, shoulders back, chest forward. Exhale, rounding like an angry cat. Tailbone under, chin to chest. Shoulders may creep up the ears. 2 more. On your next inhale, bring your spine to lengthen. We're going to bring our feet a little closer in. Option to use your hands. Option to maybe try without your hands to hop up. Yeah, you can have a few tries. You can even try to bring your legs up and then hop up. Yeah, if that's not possible, then you're welcome to use your hands and sit up. Yeah, we're gonna meet in Malasana squat. If this is not comfortable for you, just move a little bit, one heel off the floor as the other one comes down, and this might just give you enough space for you to settle in this squat. If you feel it's impossible to get your heels down, come one level up and see where you can hold this shape. Hold there, close your eyes and breathe. Every inhale, imagine the tailbone lengthening into the crown of the head. Every exhale, imagine the line from crown to tail. Widen the collarbones on your next in-breath. On the exhale, release, right shoulder in front of the right knee, and you can stay with your hands to heart shape, or if you'd like, extending the arms in the line of the collarbones. For everyone who likes to try to bind, thumbs can turn in, and maybe you can hold your fingers behind your back. Maybe the left wrist can even go into the right hand. Keep pushing the knees out. Breathing in and out through the nose. Follow your breath as you inhale, widening the chest. As you exhale, release, other side. So option, hands to heart space, left shoulder in front of left knee, and then opening up a little to the right. Option, expanding the hands. Option, turning the thumbs in for a bind of the fingers or the wrist. Keep pushing the knees out. Keep widening the collarbones. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. Hold for the in-breath. Release for the exhale. Stay in your squat. Doesn't matter if you're a little bit high. We're going to try to keep the hands to heart space and then bring the left knee down to the floor. Bringing it back up and doing the same on the other side. Right knee down to the floor. We'll try to do this without booming the knee into the floor. So nice and controlled. Maybe the last bit is a little faster. And you might feel this in the ankle and in the toes. Once more on the left. Once more on the right. And from squat, sitting back down. Gonna lift your legs so you can cross your legs. Roll over your knees onto hands and knees. I'll turn to the side. Ending up with your hands under the shoulders and your knees somewhat under the hips. Spreading the fingers wide and tucking the toes under. Let's drop the belly, lift the tail and chest. Inhale for cow stretch. As you exhale, round the back, gaze in between the thighs and lift the knees off the floor at the very end. Lowering the knees, inhale. Pull the hands towards the knees. Elbows may soften, chest comes forward, shoulders down. As you exhale, push the elbows straight, round the back, tailbone under, gaze in between the thighs, and then lift the knees a little up. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Stay with the knees off the floor. Bring your butt to your heels as you inhale. And then just gently unfold into down dog. As you exhale, you may travel feet back, hands forward to widen your stance. This might also be already your first initiation into movement while in this shape. Move however is desirable. Yeah, maybe you want to bend the knees or pedal out the feet. Maybe you want to shake the head or move your shoulders. Whatever you do, you want to always be available for movement. Finding the most spacious variation of your body in this shape. When you find stillness, you can bend the knees. Get your chest closer to the thighs, your shoulders further away from the ears, your head more relaxed, your gaze more anchored. Your sits bones point up, your tailbone slightly towards the back of the mat. Breathing in and out through the nose. On your next inhale, just lift your heels. Imagine you're pulling them up from your low belly. On your exhale, lower them down. You notice my upper body is not moving. Inhale, heels come up. Exhale, heels go down. Inhale, heels come up. Exhale, heels go down. And the next time you lift your heels, ripple forward into a high plank. Keep your arms and legs straight. Just lower your hips down to the floor. Nice and easy. Welcome to bend the elbows as the hips are down. We're going to lift the chest forward as you inhale and gently make your way onto your forearms as you exhale. Sphinx pose. Hands in line with your elbows, elbows under the shoulders. Flex your right foot as you inhale, bring it to the heel. Point your foot as you exhale, bringing the leg back down. Same thing on the other side. Left draws in and points back. Both feet flexing in and pointing back. We're going to start left side. Flex, heel to the bum, point, bringing it back. Right, flex, heel to the bum, point, bringing it back. Keep radiating chest forward, shoulders down, both feet. Point them in. Keep the legs pointed. Bring your hands next to the ribs where your elbows were and lift up. Cobra or up dog. Inhale. Down dog is where we meet on an exhalation. On your next inhale, left leg rises, all 5 toes pointing down to the floor. Reach back as you inhale once again. Exhale, knee to nose in plank. Nice and slow movements. Repeat this twice. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Try not opening the hip. Exhale, knee to nose in plank. Once more. As the knee draws in, scooch it back a little bit so you can place it below the hip. Bring it down. Right leg goes back. Left arm comes forward and then hold. The breath continues as you bring pubic bone to belly button. Close your ribs, press into the right hand, and keep reaching left fingertips away from the right toes. In breath there. Exhale, arm and leg to the side. Keep your core nice and tight. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, elbow and knee come together. One more round like this. Inhale, stretching out. Arm and leg to the side as you exhale. Coming back to center, inhale. Elbow, forehead, knee together, exhale. Now left hand down, right leg scooches back, inhale. Step the right foot where the right hand is. Replacing the hand with the foot. And we're going to come up, hands on the hips. If you can't keep the hands on the hips, that's my dog, Guus. We're going to keep the hands on the hips, keeping the hips facing forward as we sink forward. The right knee may pass the ankles, but the hips stay facing forward. And then you're going to tuck the left toes, gliding back for a half split, keeping the hips facing forward. Your body may come closer to the floor. Inhale, control the hips with your hands, coming forward, untucking left toes. Exhale, gliding back. Core is active, nose in the direction of your shin bone. One more. As you come forward again, keep your right hand on the right hip, bring your left arm up. Right hand is going to drop down to the floor and see if you can reach all the way into the right side. Take an in-breath here. And exhale to release. Other side. Left hand down, right arm up. Keep pressing into the right foot to stabilize, suctioning the right hip bone back in the socket, so two hips still as much as you can facing forward. All right, tuck your left toes. We're going to circle right hand towards the left heel as the left arm comes up. Now notice how my right knee is above the ankle again. Maybe the gaze goes up, maybe it goes down, but I keep directing my pubic bone forward and my chest up to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale to release and turn to your left. Gonna come to a half squat. This can be high, like a skater, or low, like Skandasana. Press the right knee open with the help of your feet. Take an in-breath. Help with your hands if needed to sit down as you exhale. Pop the right knee in. You're gonna scooch the toes back and then place the right hand somewhere next to the right foot. Let's come off the hips, coming all the way up, pointing left toes. For those that want it already to go deeper, you can place the hand on the foot and basically take like a half camel. Breathing in and breathing out. As you inhale next, rise the chest up. As you exhale, bend into the left leg. You're going to come to the other side of your mat. Both hands on the inside of the left leg. Your right leg is going to extend back, and either you're holding here or coming onto your forearms. Breathing in and breathing out. Try to radiate the crown of the head forward rather than dropping it down. Suctioning the shoulders back, collarbones wide, and keep the big toe of the left foot on the floor. If you went lower onto the forearms, bring your hands back onto the floor. Bring your right knee back onto the floor, sweep your left leg back, and find a child's pose. You can widen the knees as much as you need to. Forehead and nose touch down. Hips heavy onto the heels, pull the elbows off the floor, stretch the arms forward. Let's sprinkle the fingers nice and wide and empty the lungs. Inhale, look between your thighs as you pull yourself through cat. Widen the feet. As you exhale, lower the hips. You may bend the elbows. Take cobra or up dog as you inhale next. Exhale, make your way onto hands and knees with your hands under the shoulders and your knees under the hips. Inhale, cow stretch. Tuck your toes, exhale, round the back. And lift your knees off the floor as you look between the thighs. Inhale, cow stretch. Exhale, round cat. Look between the thighs. Knees down, inhale, last one. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, round. Look between the thighs, lift the knees. Hold as you inhale. Bring the bum a little closer to the heels. Exhale, down dog. Feel free to travel your hands further forward and your legs further back. A little movement until you find your spacious down dog. Shoulders free, neck free, hips free, knees free. Then anchor your gaze, close your mouth, and deepen your breath. Lift your heels as you inhale next. Lower them down as you exhale. Inhale, heels off the floor. Exhale, lower them down. Lift your heels, rippling into plank this time. Keep your arms and legs straight as you lower the hips. Try to float in upward dog with your toes under, rolling the shoulders back, radiating the chest forward. Find a sense of buoyancy here. Stay on the inhale. If you feel your lower back, bend the knees. Otherwise, keep them straight to ripple back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, all 5 toes pointing down. Exhale, knee to nose in plank, round your upper back. 2 more, 3-legged dog, inhale. Plank, knee towards forehead as you exhale. Once more. Bring your knee in. Then draw it below the hip, rest it down so you can extend left leg, right arm, and hold. Core nice and stable, pulling the arm and leg away from one another. Inhale, hold. Exhale, arm and leg a little bit to the side. Inhale, come back to center. Elbow, forehead, and knee join. Reaching out, inhale, core nice and strong. Exhale, arm and leg to the side, keep the ribs in. Inhale to the center. Exhale, knee, forehead, elbow join. Once more, reaching out as you inhale. Exhale to the side. Inhale to center. Exhale, curling in. Right hand goes down. Left leg stretches back, inhale. And then replace the left hand with the left foot as you exhale next. And I bring the hands to the hips. Rising up, stabilizing the 2 hips to point forward. And then find your sink. Inhale here. Exhale, half split. Tuck the right toes and sit back, folding the body over the front leg. Keeping the hips facing forward, repeat. Untuck the right toes, inhale. Exhale, gliding back. Coming forward, inhale. Gliding back. As they come forward again, inhale, rise the arms. Release your left hand down. It may touch the floor and then reach all the way over to the left. Mind that your knee doesn't pop out, it's still pointing forward with weight on the big toe. Wait for your in-breath to change your arms up. Release your right hand down and try the other side. Come to center, inhale. Release as you exhale. Tucking the right leg, extending the leg and turning to your right. You may stay high or go lower. Push the left knee open with the help of your foot. So rather than pushing with your arm, push open and see if you can sit down. Left knee pops in, point your left toes back and your left hand can go behind or already on top of your left foot. All right, from here, come up all the way with the hips up and the heart up. So see if it's easier for you to keep the hand down on the floor or if you can already come to this variation of camel. Breathing in as you expand and releasing as you exhale. Left leg goes back up. See if you can come all the way up. Turn over towards your right leg. Shoulders on the inside of the right leg. Extend your left leg. Welcome to come to Sphinx here, but keep your neck long. If you went on the forearms, bring your hands under the shoulders again. Lower the left knee. Sweep your right leg back. Widen the knees. Child's pose. Hips heavy on the heels. Keep extending the right arm forward. Then slide your left arm under the right armpit and we're coming into a light twist. Let's travel this twist a little up. So literally, we're gonna move our body forward. Bring more weight into the upper back by leaning more on the shoulder. Hips are above the knee. Welcome to stay here. Welcome to release the right leg out to the side. And then you have 2 options. One is curling the arm around the back and adding a little bind. 2 is trying to take your right foot into the right hand. This can be at the knee, ankle, or the toe. And then try not to tip over. Wherever you're coming from, hold for the in-breath. Release for the out-breath. Right hand down. Keep your right leg where it is. Left arm is going to release. As your right leg is here, you're going to sweep it back so your left hand can grab the ankle. See if you can bring your foot to kick into the hand and your chest to come forward. A little back bend, keep kicking the foot in the hand. Breathing in. Release as you exhale. Child's pose. Other side. Bum on the heel, slide your right arm under the left, right ear on the floor. Light twist. We're moving that twist forward. More weight on the shoulders, more twist in the upper back, hips above the knees. Bring your left foot to the side. Beautiful position to bind the left arm around the back. Beautiful position to grab the left foot without rolling onto your back. Whichever you choose, mouth is closed, breathing is regular, in and out through the nose. Stay for the in-breath. Release as you exhale, left leg stays to the side, press into the left hand, come up. Gonna bring your left leg out towards your right buttocks, grabbing it with the right hand and see if you can arch by kicking the foot in the hand. Kick, inhale. Release as you exhale, hands down, knees down, tuck the toes, down dog. Widen your hands and feet a little further away from one another. Find stillness. Left leg rises, inhale. Open the hip, bend the knee, and stagger the left hip on top of the right. Travel your left hand halfway back, and then join your right. Hoppa. With a shorter stance, you might have the option to bring your left foot into the right hand and do a similar thing to what we just did, except on hand and foot rather than hand and knee. Kick the foot in the hand if you can. Breathe in and out through the nose. As you inhale, stay. Release, right hand forward, and then bring your left foot in front of your left hand. Spiraling right foot flat and circling your hands into warrior two. Gaze at your left knee. You want to see your big toe visible. Flatten both of your feet, and as if you're gripping the outside of your feet, see if you can grip into the mat. If you can, 90-degree angle in the front leg. Shoulders over the hips, ribs a little in, gazing over the left hand. Now, like the trees behind me, let's move our branches into the wind a little bit. So you're going to freeze everything from the belly button down, flip your left hand palm, and just reverse your warrior inhale. Moving into side angle with the left elbow onto the thigh, exhale. You may go deeper if you'd like, but keep the bend in the left knee. Inhale as you move back. And then exhale, left hand can come to the floor if you'd like. Side angle. Inhale, move back, keep the left knee bend. Exhale, move forward. Inhale, move back. This is the last one. As you can move forward, both hands on the inside of the left leg. Coming into plank from here, inhale. Lowering down to the belly as you exhale. Toenails on the floor, lift your chest. Look down, radiate your fingers back. Pull your belly button in and rise your chest. Breathe. Even if the breath is small, it's still flowing. Gonna inhale, arms over the head. Keep the chest lifted. Exhale, hands go back. Maybe the tiny pinkies can touch. Inhale, thumbs touch. Exhale, pinkies touch. If you can. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, return the hands next to the ribs. And press yourself into child's pose. few deep breaths. Use your inhale to come onto hands and knees, and your exhale to come into downward dog. From down dog, right leg sweeps up. Open the hip as you bend the knee. Move your right hand in. Move your left hand in. Shorter stance. If you can, left hand to right foot. This can be quite the challenge. If you fall, doesn't matter, you can come back in. Kick the foot a little in the hand, breathe. Hold for the in-breath. Release left hand as you exhale. Then step right foot in front of the right hand. Left foot flat. Spiral up, warrior two. Right knee is a little bit turned out so the big toe is visible. Pinkies of the feet down. Core tight, tailbone down, crown up. Like the branches of the tree, flip your right hand palm, inhale. Try not to move your right knee as you exhale, elbow on thigh, left arm over the head. Inhale, freeze from the belly button down, let your branches just move. Right hand may come down to the floor as you exhale. One more. Last one, we're going to come out with both hands on the inside of the right leg, extending left leg, prepping to come into plank, lower knees, chest and chin. From there onto the belly or a little ripple into up dog or cobra. Inhale there, exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg sweeps up. Open the hip, bend the knee. Let's take an inhale onto the right toes and then exhale, left knee draws in and steps 3/4 towards the hands. All 10 toes face forward as we shift the weight back in a variation of pyramid pose. If you can, check if your hips are square. Now let's undulate the spine 3 times as we inhale, rippling from tail to crown. Exhale, folding forward from tail to crown. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Shift the weight into the left foot. Bend the right knee. And just hold. Release right foot. Bend the left knee. And hold. Bring both feet next to one another. Hands flat, travel forward. Downward facing dog, emptying the lungs. Inhale into plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank, bending at the elbows, 90 degrees or maybe deeper. Lifting up, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, up dog. Into downward dog. Right leg up, inhale. Open the hip, bend the knee. Reach the knee high, come high onto the left toes. Deep breath in to start. Exhale, bringing the leg in. Footsteps 3/4 towards the hands. Like you're on a railway track, shift the weight back. Your feet can be still hip distance apart. And keep your hips square, even if it means you need to bend your front leg. Undulating through the spine. Inhale. Folding forward, exhale. Undulating. And folding. Undulating. And release. Shift the weight into the front leg. Bend your back leg in. You can stay on your hands or on your finger pads as we continue. Weight back onto the left leg. Right leg in. Both feet next to each other. Travel your hands forward. As wide as your mat. Gonna inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, lower the hips, keep the arms straight. Inhale, send the chest forward, release the legs, exhale onto the belly. Hands stay where they are, just on the finger pads. We're gonna ripple forward, inhale. An undulation coming up. Exhale, slowly coming down. Like a variation of cobra with the hands wider. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, return the hands under the shoulders. And let's sit ourselves up onto our knees in Sesa. Cup your right hand into the left, join your thumbs, close your eyes. Focus on whatever's happening right here, right now, the breath. Maybe the sounds of the environment you are. I can hear the leaves moving in the wind, falling in the wind. Let's together empty the lungs. Inhale deeply through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 4. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale deeply through the nose. Sigh out of the mouth. Alright, we're going to make our way onto our back. So if you'd like, you can come through down dog and hop forward. You can also just sit, make your way onto your back from your seated position. As we are on our backs, bring the knees into the armpits, the feet up, and see what your variation of happy baby is. Hands on the knees, ankles or feet. Flatten your neck, double chin, and maybe rock a little from side to side. Maybe extend one leg like an arrow and bow as you rock to that side. Bringing the other heel back into the crotch. Bringing both feet in, bringing the soles of the feet together as you lower the legs, Supta Baddha Konasana butterfly. Right hand on the belly, left hand on the chest. Start to breath again through the nose, moving both of the hands as you in and exhale. And you feel the undulation of the breath below the hands. You're welcome to stay here. You're welcome to come to a more comfortable position on your back, like Shavasana. You're welcome to close your practice in seated. Now, wherever you are, can you imagine that your bones are becoming heavier? Your muscles sliding off the bones, your skin melting. And your body just emerging with the earth beneath you. As if Mother Earth just gives you a big hug. For a moment, just fully giving in to the gravitational force. Fully releasing. If you're not ready to close your practice yet, please do stay. If you're ready to come out and you're lying on your back, start with moving fingers, ankles, toes, wrists. And taking any movement that you desire to slowly at your own time make your way into a fetal position on your side. So that from the side we can join our friends that might sit already into a comfortable seat. Once seated, root your sit bones, pressing them into the earth beneath you, finding length through the crown. Soften shoulders, forehead, jaw. Bring your hand palms together in front of the chest and radiate the chest into the thumbs. Let's inhale here. Exhale, fold the head over the fingers and think of something you're grateful for. To close off, thumbs to the forehead for clarity of mind. Thumbs to the lips for clarity of speech. Thumbs to heart for clarity of heart and spirit. Let's bow down to Mother Earth for offering the ground for us to practice on. And with that, close our practice. Namaste.